Alrighty, so I'm Riley, and I will be explaining the overview of the route that we did this wilderness. So we can start here. We came in at Hesse Trailhead and walked all the way up next to these passes, and this is right next to Eldora, and we had a pretty decent-sized first day. We went all the way over to this campsite number one that you see over here, and then camped kind of in a meadow. It was kind of just like wooded bushland. You couldn't really see much. A lot of just one foot after the other action. Then day two, we kept on going, and we got our first at around lunchtime. We got our first real look above tree line, which was super cool. We were looking out into this great big basin. Over here, we saw Roland's Pass. There was these great big train tracks going along up here, which was super cool to see because it kind of turned into a reference point that we could see throughout our entire trip to really understand just how far we've come. And then we did the large uphill push to Bob and Betty Lake, where originally our route had been to go straight up here onto the Continental Divide, but we realized that might have not been, it might have been a little bit ambitious in the steepness of the terrain around us. So instead, we, on this little pass at 11,800 feet, we had a little break, and we enjoyed some gummy worms and whatnot, and with a beautiful view. And then we hiked down to Skyscraper Reservoir, where we had lunch on the beach and then camped just above that. That was night two. And then for day three was entirely off trail from here. We started off the morning instantly just by going directly up this big switchback up onto this kind of ridge line, almost. And we went up there and then walked across and over by this 16 number. We had a very nice journal prompt as Amir went over to scout to see if we could get over Skyscraper Peak, which is this little X at 12,883 feet, or 12,380 feet, 3 feet. And so we went up there, and that was when we enjoyed a watermelon right before Skyscraper Peak, gave the group some incentive to keep on going, and then we made it over and picked our way across all this scree and talus until we made it to the Continental Divide. This was personally one of my favorite places of the trail. It was very beautiful, very scenic, and it had been kind of the uphill struggle up until then, where we could then see all the surrounding mountains. We could see Winter Park and whatnot. We then pushed on down off the Continental Divide over to Devil's Thumbs Lake. We get on trail around here now and go all the way past Devil's Thumb Lake and then off trail once again up to Storm Lake. And Storm Lake was really beautiful, and so we camped kind of right on the edge of this lake, which was super awesome. And then day four, we start off the day by going back off trail all the way down to Jasper Lake, kind of just route finding our way down. There's some really pretty waterfalls around here. And then we go down past Jasper, have a nice little snack break on the edge of Jasper, hop on a trail, and go down until I believe this is back on trail, and then up and around all the way to Diamond Lake, where we eat lunch over here by the edge of Diamond and scout for solo spots. And so after this, we were all pretty tired, and so originally planning on soloing at kind of around here ish, because we don't have the permitting to camp at Diamond Lake. We went all the way down